Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mercedes, also known as That Mom here on the internet, and today we are doing some crafts, and this is about the 5th time I've done this voiceover because no matter what I say during this voiceover, I seem to run over because there's just so much info I'm trying to give you in this video. Anyway, first things first, the paints that we're using in this video, we are using one of the Dollar Tree's Crafter Square, and we are using the rest as this Apple Barrel brand from Walmart. The Apple Barrel brand is 50 cents and the Crafter Square is $1.25. So the Crafter Square wasn't as available in my area. That's why we have a lot more of these Apple Barrels. For more information on all the paints, check out my last video that I uploaded that had these beautiful paw prints that are sitting in the background, front and center. So I will link that up in the top. So anyway, on to this video. This video is more crafting because we have paint for days and we like crafting, and it was spring break and it was also the lead up into the spring equinox Ostara that we ended up celebrating more so this year than we did last year. Last year we attempted to do some, and this year we definitely did more. So let me give you guys, I am horrible at explaining it, even though I've already tried to explain it 5 times. I'm still no better explaining it than the first time I tried. So on the old Google, when you search in spring equinox or Ostara, the following comes up. This is from the website The Goddess and the Green Man, and it is in the article titled Ostara Spring Equinox Vernal Equinox March 21st through the 22nd. And this says it is a point of perfect balance on the journey throughout the wheel of the year. Night and day are the equal length and in perfect equilibrium, dark and light, masculine and feminine, inner and outer in balance. Wow. I didn't realize that the word feminine was such a tongue twister for me at the moment. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome. This is a midnight voiceover. This is what we do on this channel. So, also, to go along with that blurb about Ostara and the equinox, gosh, I just had a brain fart. Okay, the symbols of Ostara, which is going to tie in perfectly with this video, is, it says, in Celtic tradition, the hare is sacred to the goddess and is the totem animal of lunar goddesses such as Hecate, Freya, and Holda. The hare is a symbol for the moon. The goddess most closely associated with the hare is Ostor or Ostara. The date of the Christian Easter is determined by the phase of the moon. The nocturnal hare, so closely associated with the moon, which dies every morning and is resurrected every evening, also represents the rebirth of nature in spring. And so within the Christian household, you know that Easter is the second coming of Christ. He died, he was reborn 3 days later, he was resurrected 3 days later. Everybody basically has known this story, so this is a fun tie-in to learn about the pagan Wiccan traditions of the Sabbats and how they tie in. And it's just kind of fun because my husband is of Celtic background. He's of Irish Celtic descent, and actually his dad told him he might be more Scottish, but anyway, he's still happy about that. He's still very happy just to still be of Celtic descent because so much of our lives has kind of revolved around it up till this point, and a lot of people really didn't really know, just because how closely everything has kind of tied into each other with paganism and Christianity, how they've kind of come together and apart more or less throughout the years. I've done this flow. What would you call it? The ebb and flow. But anyway, so in this video, we went ahead and we did some crafts for Ostara, and one of the crafts is not in this video, but I'll let you know a little bit about it. But this first craft was the fairy cart that my daughter got for Valentine's Day from me, not for me. She has a whole little fairy garden, and I saw this cute ice cream cart, and I decided to get it for her, and the first thing she saw was an opportunity to repaint it. So I thought we had more paintbrushes. I'll also explain that in the paw print video, so if you guys go over and check that out, you'll get more of a background on that. But I see a repaint in the future with this coming. We've got some glitter going, of course, glitter. But I see a repaint in the future when we have better paintbrushes or more paintbrushes since the paintbrush broke. If you guys didn't catch that with the fairy ice cream cart repaint, at one point my daughter was just holding the head of the brush, so it broke. But anyway, the second craft is the hares, the bunnies, and so we did a hair garland, and this is so fun because we did it for, like I said, spring equinox Ostara, but it can stay up through the spring, it can stay up through Easter, and so we haven't quite put it outside yet. It's just kind of right here over here on the table, and I'm really excited to put it up, actually, because we're excited to keep building onto it. So we did some special stuff during the crafting, and we just, had good thoughts, and we were talking about all the fun stuff that spring is going to bring and what we're excited for the most. And we are very excited for the garden, seeing the fruits of our labor come to fruition. I'm pretty sure that's the right word. But yeah, so it was a very fun week of crafting. And oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys that I have one more craft. It did not make it in this video because at the moment it is sitting halfway undone because of my crazy work schedule this week. But we started to do a egg planter. So we have our egg, we have our soil, I have our seeds germinating to go into the egg, and so we are going to take the eggshell and use it as a planter and put our soil and our seed in the egg and go ahead and plant it in our garden. And we're also going to give that some good love and some good vibes. So that is basically all that we did for this holiday in particular. We did make some excellent corned beef and cabbage, which a video on that will be up next. So if you guys are excited to see how I did for the first time with the corned beef and cabbage, stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for staying through to this point and watching. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment about what's your favorite part of the video, craft, blurb. If you guys are interested in learning more about the pagan, Wiccan side of the holidays that I am learning about, actually, because it's really fun to look at all of these things. Oh, here's the finished garland. It's so beautiful. If you guys love the bunnies, the hares, give it a thumbs up all on its own. But yeah, when we add to this, I'll definitely give you guys an update about adding to the garland. But anyway, like I said, if you guys want to see a video on that, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.